Hey everybody, welcome to Dayla's show. I'm super excited today because I have a great guest for you. And before we go any further, I want you to first hit that button of subscribe and like, and remember to share my link. Thank you very much. Today, the person I have, oh my God, she's an amazing woman. She's, oh my God, beyond her beauty, she has a good heart. Yeah, she's so, oh my God, I love her so much. But she's a businesswoman. She's into real estate. She's a CEO of Joy Smile organization, and she's somebody's darling wife, the only one and only Mrs. Mugume. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Oh my God, this is like a dream come true. I've been really looking forward to having you here. Yeah, and one of the things that I really that touched me is your relationship with your husband. You guys, when you're together, the energy that flows. Oh my God, you're just meant to be.
Thank you.
They normally say that there is nothing like true love. Those are movies, what. I kind of feel like you guys, it's a true love thing.
We figured it out all out.
Yeah. Okay. I was so inspired by your couple, and it's one of the inspirational couples we have in our country at the moment. And I would like to know how did it all start? But before we go there, I would like to know who is Sasha, because I'm sure there is somebody who's watching who doesn't know you that much.
Okay, I'm Fiona Mugume, commonly known as Sasha Ferguson. I'm a founder of Draw Smile Uganda, and I'm a real estate manager. Wow. And professionally, I'm a clinical psychologist.
Really? I didn't know that part of you. Oh my God, I'm amazed. Anyway, so how did you meet Mugume? And there's things that we watch on movies that, oh, here it's my first love. This is like love at first sight. Oh my God, I feel the butterflies. Was it like that or something different?
Let me try to remember, because this is 9 years ago we are talking about. I was a young girl, very ambitious, just like you. I love doing great things. I was here and there. And then in my workspace, I met this amazing person.
Where was that?
That was WBS by then, because I was a TV presenter on a teens show. So we meet. I didn't first give him attention, actually, for quite a while. But I could see potential in him.
What had he come to do there?
What had he come to do? He wanted to, I think he was applying to be on a certain show. Or even, it was my show actually, to
Really?
work with me. Yeah, but he came on his own, not like he first watched me somewhere.
Okay.
Or maybe he did. He could clarify on that. So that's how we met. We started talking, and then the chemistry grew.
You picked interest in the long run.
I had picked interest, but I didn't want to show it.
Oh, like you know the girl thing?
Yeah, it's very important not to. It's okay to have a crush, but don't fall too hard. Because at the end of the day, God forbid, in case it doesn't work out, there is a way you are guarding your heart.
Sure, you're a very beautiful person, you know.
Oh,
and I'm sure you had many
you.
guys. that is reality.
Thank
yeah.
you.
So I'm sure you had many guys at the moment, right? You had some who were, you know.
Yes.
So how did you, among all those ones, choose him?
You know, when the person is the right person for you, it feels right. And also, I've been raised up in a very prayerful life, that before I take any decision, I go back and ask my God. I always have a moment to pray, to ask not only about relationships, but about my everything, all the decisions I make in life. I think twice, and I take time if I decide to do something. I think that's the most important thing in life. You need to think before you take a step. So however much I felt like I was in love, I liked this person so much, I needed to ask my God, is he the right person? Is this someone I can be with? Because I barely know anything about him. Is he the supportive kind of person? Because in a partner, at the end of the day, you need to look for a supportive person. Someone that is going to understand your dream and be part of it. And someone whose dream you're actually going to understand and be part of it, because it's a two-way traffic. So after getting answers to all that, it was more like go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
You
Boom!
just,
I went ahead, but slowly because I was
Okay.
still in school.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So you guys, you had that whole relationship for 8 years. How did you
This
keep
is our
this?
ninth year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about before you
Yes,
got
8 years.
married. Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Okay. Nowadays, okay, the young people, they just jump into it and get out 1 month, a week.
Relationship or marriage?
No, just a relationship,
Relationship.
before marriage. So how did you keep to? How were you able to push it to the 8 years, then and into marriage? Because nowadays people just get tired that easily. I don't know what really makes them chill it that much.
Do you know that goes back to how someone is raised and what they actually want in life? Some people don't want relationships. Some people want fun.
Oh,
So they
that's
get
good.
into something without any serious intentions or any sort of commitment. And then other people actually do want relationships, but they don't take time to understand people, that people are not perfect. You're not getting into something where you expect someone to be perfect. And so many of the young people are not patient. They want something to work in their favor all the time. And in case it does, just something small like this, I'm not hanging in there. I'm so pretty to be treated
You
like
don't want
that.
the pain,
I'm
yeah.
so handsome to be treated like that. I have my money. I have this. All that ends up controlling us.
Okay.
So we end up being controlled by materialistic things, and we forget that reality and the true meaning of life, you need to be grounded in a certain way.
Speaking on that, what do you think about? What's your opinion on girls who think that you should look for a man who has money if you're to get married? Why do you have to go and suffer? You know, you're too cute, just like you said. You're too cute.
You know, money is a big bonus, and the moment you rely on your beauty, yes, I would call it erotic capital. It's a great aspect of life. It's a big bonus when you're beautiful, but you need the brains to make the money. Because what if you don't? You won't be happy, or you won't ever find someone. You get it? So you need to position yourself in a situation of, I'm standing on my own before I get someone to be part of me. People with money, you don't know where they've gotten their money from. You want the money, but are you sure you know where? Well, sometimes it's in the right, you know, yeah, in the right way, but they also have their own issues.
You don't know, probably they murder people to get the money.
What if you're getting yourself into this kind of prison? You know, that's where also sometimes gender-based violence comes in, because they feel like you're there and you're not gonna leave because you need their money. They'll treat you like trash. They'll treat you the way they want to, and then you don't show that you can work.
Have you ever heard these stories that I was there and then there was this room that we never enter? No one is supposed to enter this room.
I've watched such stories in Nigerian movies.
But are they true? I don't know if they're true.
To be honest, in this life, everything is possible and everything happens. But it's how you choose to protect yourself. As you're looking for the right person, the right partner, as you're working with people, you need to dress yourself in a bubble.
Okay.
A bubble of prayer at
Okay.
all times, because this world, to be honest, it's spiritual.
Exactly.
80%.
Spiritual, then it
literally.
becomes physical. What
Yeah.
starts in the spiritual realm goes to what? To the physical world.
Exactly.
Anyway, when we come to back to your relationship, when he proposed to you, did you have any idea about it, or it was such a surprise?
I knew it would happen at some point, but I didn't see it coming at that time. I remember I had just returned from Germany, and that was the after COVID time.
Yeah, I remember.
So however much I knew it was coming, but not at that time. It was a surprise. To be honest, it was a surprise, and a beautiful one. Thank you, my husband.
About your honeymoon, where did you go for honeymoon?
First, we went around Queen Elizabeth.
Okay.
Then we went to the UK, we went to Scotland,
Wow.
London.
You had
And we
fun.
returned.
I want to enjoy such a life one time.
It
So, what was the
fun.
most fun part of it?
The
The
honeymoon?
honeymoon, yeah.
You know, sometimes when you stay with someone for so long, you feel like, okay, it won't be different, but
Okay.
marriage itself is different.
Uh,
So, from the day we took our vows in church, it felt like I'm dealing with a whole new person.
really?
Yeah, and I think that was the most beautiful thing. Everything was new to us. Not like the human bodies are different, but we felt like we are starting a whole new journey.
Okay.
We are talking about things differently. You know, you're already talking about, a family ahead. You're talking about every day together
Okay.
at the end of the day, which wasn't the case before.
All right. So before we go into the session of her marriage, we're just going to be right back after the break.